टुडे गाइडेड प्रैक्टिस। आज का जो टॉपिक है वो है गाइडेड प्रैक्टिस अबाउट लॉस, अबाउट ग्रीफ। इट्स अबाउट bereavement. It's about someone we lost in our life, someone who is not in the world, someone who was closer to us. Grief is also about people who are living in the world but are not with us anymore. And before I start about telling you about how to do this guided practice about loss, hi Shelley, hello everyone. I wanted to just briefly describe about grief. There was one of the video that I was watching on BBC about grief where they described us, जहाँ पे उन्होंने बताया था, they told us that how the grief actually looks like. Grief is a process, and the way it was described, it's like imagine yourself as a circle. Imagine the grief or the bereavement or a loss of a relationship or a friendship or a partnership, or maybe someone has died and is no more in the world with you. What do you experience when this happens? When you go through this pain of bereavement, your life moves around it. Grief, it looks like a circle. If you imagine that you have a pen in your hand, and I just want you all to imagine that you're holding a pen in your hand, and there is a white paper in front of you. Imagine that you're holding a black pen and you're drawing a circle. There is this circle. You're drawing a circle. And everything about you, everything about your life after bereavement is contained within the circle. And when it really struck you, and when it just happened, when you lost a loved one, when you lose a relationship, when you go through a painful process of separation with your loved one, whatever grief that you're experiencing, maybe it could be loss of your child, maybe it could be a loss of your parents, maybe it could be a loss of a partnership, maybe it could be a loss of a relationship, maybe it could be a loss of someone you really, really loved. And what happens is that the circle that you have drawn, this is your life. And when bereavement happens, now again, hold the pen and start imagining that everything within the circle is your life. And there is not an area of your life within the circle which is not affected by grief. It almost touches every part of your life. And what we used to think is that over time this circle becomes smaller, the circle of grief becomes smaller and may disappear as you move on in your life, as the time passes on. But our lives, they grow around it. Now imagine that there is the circle that you have drew, and you think that with time, your grief, the pain that you are experiencing is going to minimize, and you are going to move on with life. But it does not happen in this way, no matter what you try to do. What happens is that it stays with you. It stays within you. And what happens that when there is an anniversary, there's a birthday, the day you ended that relationship with the person, the day you lost your child, the day you lost your parents, the day you ended your partnership, the day you ended your relationship with someone, the day someone ended the relationship with you, that's the moment when you dip straight back into that grief process. That is the time when you experience it the same way as you experienced it years ago or months ago. And you remember this phase of your life once again. And what you actually believe is that this area, this grief, this circle that was all black, and just, you're feeling that you are everywhere. You think this dark area, and the spot becomes smaller, the circle minimizes, but that's not really exactly the case. What happens is that this changes the colors from dark. It becomes more vibrant. It moves towards light. And what happens is that bereavement, that grief, that stays the same. It does not minimize. You just learn how to live with it. Your life moves around that bereavement. Your life grows outside of it. And it's not a circle anymore. Then it becomes a part of your life. You do not move on. You really do not move on. You don't get over it. You don't. You just learn how to live with it. You just learn how to embrace it as part of your life. And it becomes angular, slowly and gradually. You learn how to live with it with grace, and you cherish all the happy memories from your bereavement. It's a part of your life. Okay? That was something that I learned from that BBC video. Now, I hope that everybody is aware about what is grief. Move on. We just learn how to live with it, right? And my heart is really, really saddened with the recent incident of the plane crash happened. And my heart is really heavy today. And I just wanted to tell you all that is the reality of our Iman, that verily we belong to God, and to God we return. And let's pray for them. Let's pray for them. Let's pray so that they can find peace in heaven. Let's pray for their find peace within, and to make peace. And just do not share their pictures, and do not just keep sharing those images. That is really painful. I am not associated with any of the people who died in the plane crash, but there is connection. So that is don't know how much life we live, but what we can is out there. And I hope my voice is audible. If anybody can, due to technical difficulties, I am in Sheikhupura right now at my mom's home, and there is a signal difficulties here. I hope my voice is audible now. The comments, I will try to make it real quick. So I was talking about guided practice about loss and how can we be in a wise relationship with the bereavement and with the loss. Let me know in the comment section if my voice is audible. Okay. So there's this question that how can we be in a wise relationship with bereavement, with the loss? How can we be in a wise relationship with grief, with bereavement, with pain, with loss? How can we create this relationship? There is no simple answer that fits all. But what I find useful, you just learn how to live with it. You just learn how to sit with it. It is. Don't try to change it. Don't try to change it or wish it away or to just fast forward it. Every moment is what it is. Every moment passes at last. Being with what it is perhaps the most fundamental mindfulness practice. Okay, so now I just want you all to just relax and sit in a dignified, upright posture. Maybe you can lean your back towards the wall and make your spine straight. Feel your feet firmly grounded on the floor, your back aligned with your neck, and your hands resting in your lap. Make sure you feel comfortable. Now let's start the practice. Gently focus on your breathing. Gently focus on your breathing. Take a deep breath with your nostrils. Hold and relax. Let it go. Take a deep breath in. Hold and just relax. When you take a deep breath in, allow your body to expand to its full duration. Don't force anything, just allow your body to breathe itself. Allow your body to breathe itself. And after a natural break of holding your breath for 4 seconds or even for a second, breathe out for its full duration, slowly and gradually, and end it in a very smooth, very gradual way. Again, take a deep breath in. And let it go. Take your time to settle down. Now I want you to focus on the loss. Now I want you to focus on the loss. It may be health, a friendship, or a partner, or even the death of somebody close to you. Gently say to yourself, whatever it is, here you fill in the loss, either verbally or imagine an image of the person or the loss. Feel that person that you have lost at your mind's screen. Hold that person's image on your mind's screen. Either it's a friendship or a partnership or a death of somebody close to you. Hold the image or say verbally in your heart and feel it in your heart. Hold the image of the person. As you do it, I want you to verbalize it, verbally say it, or hold an image of your loss and feel it. For example, just say, my beloved, fill in the blank, who has left or been called away. Use your own words. My beloved, who has left me or been called away. I'm sitting here and I'm prepared to feel the pain of this loss. Start gently with a very simple phrase or image and just hold this in your awareness. Be with it. Feel it. See the loss. Face it. Even it is really, really painful. And do not pretend it is not there. It's there on your mind's screen. You're seeing that loss, you're facing it. Even if it's painful, just embrace it. And now, let go of the thought or image. Let go of them from your mind screen. Imagine they are diffusing on your mind screen. You're blessing their heart. You're forgiving yourself today. You're forgiving that person. You're letting this person to be happy. You're letting this person to go and to be happy. Hold the image of that person in your mind, and now it's the time to let go of that thought or image that you're holding in your mind's eye or on your mind screen, and return to the simple breath of life. And let it go. Relax. As you let go of the thought or image in your mind screen, imagine them happy. Imagine them diffusing on your mind screen. Let them know they have been a beautiful part of your life. Let them know that finally, today, you're letting them go so that you can be happy, so that they can be happy. Just let go and see them smiling and happy. However, they are in this world, or they have left this world. In both situations, just let them go. Just let them go. Thank you for listening to me tonight, and I apologize for the background noise today. I really wanted to do this, and it has been pending from lots of days. I hope it was helpful, and I would try to repeat it one more day once I'm back to Lahore. Sending you lots of love, and may you find peace, comfort, and happiness around you. May Allah give you strength to bear this loss and embrace this loss. May Allah bless your heart with so much love, with so much happiness.